Hello. Let's play some fucking Dorkustidus, Skitaros, McBaros. This fucking puto. That. Well. If it isn't the team Papages. Well, Boy Meets Mini's deafened right now.
Oh, now I can hear you all. Did I scare you?
No.
No.
Well, why would I be afraid of you?
Yeah, that's true. I am
Going forward.
Is he afraid of me?
Wait, is Boy Meets Mini a higher level than us? Because we played a bit earlier today. He knew that we would be playing earlier. That's crazy.
Yeah, I cheated, yes, as usual. Hang on, let me join the party.
Welcome to the Champions Club.
Yeah, I knew it. You beat cheater.
I'm only trust level 10.
Oh, you're the
Open
same
save.
level. Oh, wait.
What?
Wait, you're the same level as us. Now we're level 1.
Yeah, see? Dang. Almost there.
Get fucked with, dork.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We've had some, I guess, some good news. Well, besides the terrible news.
Besides the news, what's the good news?
Complete, total socialist victory in New York.
Seriously, Daria Liza dub? I got a New Yorker in my chat.
I believe, so. Yes.
Woohoo!
Yeah, well, it's like 90% reporting. And Daria...
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Daria Liza has won about 49% of the vote. Basically, everyone who Zoran Mamdani fucking endorsed won.
Sheesh. Nice.
Yeah, it's,
By the way, I'm gonna shut you out of my chat as well.
What the cock and balls?
Shout outs!
What the? Oh my god.
Hmm?
Wow. Alright, can the game...
Wowee. Can the game not be cleaned?
Oh, wait, it's because I'm using the wrong thing. Capture. OBS.
Right, while you do that...
OBS. OBS?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I see it on, oh, no.
Can we, capture Darktide, please?
What do you mean, Ford? My character is homophobia. What do you mean?
Wait, Ford, you should like that. What the fuck?
Yeah, that should be that's your thing.
Yeah, you are homophobic.
Different eyes, yeah. We're heterochromic.
Yeah, you're homophobic. Unlike myself, who's not homophobic. Of course. The white boy has to be the least problematic in comparison to the you problematic guys.
Yeah. Look at this homochrome over here. Everyone point and laugh at the homochrome over here.
Correct.
Fuck you, putis.
For anyone who doesn't, yeah, I have the ace and arrow rep on my eyes.
I don't know why, but OBS does not want to capture my fucking input.
Game?
Yeah, it doesn't want to. It's being stupid. Okay, let's game capture. Game. Capture specific window, this. No, I do not have to restart OBS. Shut the fuck up, putungus. No, it's just the sources being fucking stupid.
Ford wants you to end stream.
Oh, I see why. There we go. Never mind, I fixed the problem.
Yay!
Give up!
Ford?
If God had wanted you to live, he would not have created...
Put this...
Go on.
Real.
Go on.
Let's make this. I'm gonna make you a little bit louder in my chat, Ford, on my side, just so people hear the soundboard. Ford has the greatest soundboard ever.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're Skitarii maxing.
I love Tesla.
He does love Tesla.
I mean, we I guess are we the Teslas of are we the Teslers of the Imperium? The cybernetic super soldiers.
What the fuck that is. Wait, who is that?
What? Who's that?
Wait, is that you, Boy Spinny?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh.
I named my guy A951.
What the fuck is an A951? I just came up with some like random bullshit with like Greek letters and stuff, okay?
See, I was better about it. So A951 is a heroic synth from Fallout 4, and I figured for Skitarii, they're kind of like synths, you know? There you go.
First off...
Nerds.
Okay, first off, fucking Todd Howard Andy over here. Second off...
Exactly. I'm just waiting to see I'm waiting to see if a rando catches on to my reference.
You need... Putingus, you need for the penance the fucking cringe bullshit, don't you, Putis? You still need power, power complex or smelter complex. Right? Otherwise, the only other... Yes, I'm talking to you, Putis. Yeah, dude.
Dude. I'm born. No, he's banned. You can't do that now.
Hab Draco, and then we have to do expeditions for the penance for hacking, which is current. Do we want to just do the expedition penance? Then put this just to get that shit out of the way as quickly as possible. And then because Hab Draco's not on the fucking queue right now. Alright, well, let's do this fucking cringe-ass bullshit, get it out of the way.
Expedition time.
You know, there is penances for this thing, right, Putis?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to get the one, what's the one? The one with the data interrogation. So I gotta interrogate on expeditions for that one too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the only one I have
Yep.
left for that one. Which other ones do you have? Because that one's just... I mean, that one's gonna
All
probably
of
be
them?
easy.
All of them, because randos get to that stuff really fast.
Well, maybe you're just slow, Deb.
That's true. Skill issues, yeah. Omega, and we got 2 Omegas in here. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm an Omega male. That's what the YouTube comments would say.
Omega lol. Who you're both Omega lols.
People are saying
Omega
this.
puta. Yeah, that's true.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to anticipate for the FD signifier video to do well, because for whatever reason, FD signifiers just do well. I don't know why. They changed some of the map orders with this. I don't know if they changed anything about the actual game mode itself, but if I were to take a guess, probably not. But they changed up, like, how it looks on the map is weird. I think this mode is probably not as terrible because of Skitarii, though, I would say Putis. Because then we don't have to deal with the fucking shitter puzzle. Because we don't have the mod for that, because that shit's not real.
Yeah, it's just, it's automated for us. AI does it for us.
Mm-hmm. I agree, I think they should add the Ogren boss as well. God, what's our, map? Go to E.
Oh, that's weird how you hold it in your right hand. That's kind of weird.
Site of interest reached. Search the area and be watchful for cultists.
I have to say, I really like the gun that they gave. The
Galvanic rifle?
What is this, carbine rifle? Yeah, the galvanic rifle. Yeah, it's like M1 Garen but electric. I love it. That's right, brother.
I fucking miss that shit in my head. That negatively. Well, I mean, that's pretty much the well, it's either that or radiation with the oh, I got mine done. It's either that or radiation when it comes to the Mechanicus.
I'll do them.
There is no power. This is disagreeable. Power is flowing. That should be useful. Tech remnants. Praise the Omnissiah.
Let's go to M next.
He's not over. Mendicants and vagabonds lurk in shadow. They are afraid. With good reason.
Salvage. Worthless to us, but it can be traded.
Rage out. Bring unfunction upon the hound. Rager kill.
Your servo skull is beginning its analysis. Do not permit the enemy to interfere. The servo skull has concluded. concluded its scan. Proceed.
Oh.
I love how they sound like Daleks. So fun.
Well, they are cybernetic.
We bear it proudly, as you should. We are as the past makes us. Indeed.
Where's the thing? Oh, there he is.
Power shortfall in this area.
I got it.
But yeah, the Mechanicus are they love their knowledge. They love their esoteric weapons. Lots of radiation, cancer. They love cancer. They're big fans of it, and a bunch of other stuff.
The power is restored.
Boy Meets Mini or Ford, be ready on the interrogator.
Yep.
So I don't need to do mine.
Got it.
Are you questioning my methodology? You are mistaken, though I do not know why I should be surprised. That data reliquary is priceless. You cannot open it here. Extract with it,
Ooh.
or bring it to a dead side.
All right, last sight. And
Coming.
I'm gonna draw this off by the gate.
But you still live. Explain.
Don't open up the thing, the vault. I'm just dropping off the reliquary by the door. Just keep going to N. Now look around.
Okay. Ah! Silly Poxburster. Oh! Rando saved me there. Oh. Oh no. Okay.
There is no power here.
Oh, low on ammo.
They seek redemption. This is to be.
Sniper.
let's go.
Possible sites of interest in this scavenge zone. Well done.
Hey, Arun.
Arun.
Arun's in my chat. What up, man?
Oh no, not Arun.
What up, Thumbi? How you doing? What up, Thumbi? It's funny. So Thumbi, little bit of language lesson for you. Thumbi means little brother. Anna means big brother. Arun's username is obviously Big Brother, right? Arun Big Brother.
Yeah, 1984, obviously.
Yeah, but I call him Thumbi because he's I'm older. I'm the unk.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You're an unk? That's racist. Wait.
Who's on the line, Tahoe? He's on the line.
Huh?
We got a couple friends with us. Caught. Yeah, you've been had.
Yeah, we're dead. I need ammo.
Thank you.
But yeah, everybody in chat. Actually, I'll shout them out in your chat too. All right, there we go. Yeah, everyone give Arun a follow. He covers South Asia and also is doing a documentary on the genocide of Tamil people in Sri Lanka and Europe. So check that out if you want to know more. And yeah. All right, enough of that.
We don't have a lot of salvage.
Yeah, I didn't find a whole lot. That's a sad thing. But
probably because of the difficulty we're on. But that's fine. That's fine. Just lock in. We don't need it.
Where's our other Humega Law? You can make it.
Aye.
There's no salvage here.
Poor Mitch Mini, what are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm good.
Ligma.
I got it. I somehow handled that situation.
Well, I better hope you'd be able to handle that situation.
Yeah, that's for noobs, yeah. Can I get up on here?
The servo skull is scrutinizing
Just lock in.
your find. The spiky ones must not interfere. See to it.
Trapper is dead. Heretics approaching at velocity.
Over so soon? Oh, happy day.
Happy, happy, happy.
Let it blow.
Whoa! Blowing.
Yeah. Doge. Ha! Fell for it again. Oh no, okay. I think we're screwed.
No,
Oh. Ford, why did you do that?
he was seeing if you could cheese it. I definitely do not have the Medicaid one. Can I go around?
Darn it.
Is this what happens when you guys are bad at parkour?
I hit the space bar too. Well, cope and see. I don't know. Ooh, 170. That's a lot to drop.
It's okay, I ran.
Lovely. Yeah, no, it's my fault, Ford.
Get the recovery. How is it my fault for not having the fucking... I finished the medic shit already, dumbass. Fuck you.
I hit spacebar a millisecond too late. Skill issue.
Alright, now we can go back to what we were doing.
Waypoint, we must advance. Momentum must be maintained. We concur with your tactics charge situated. Then together we shall set an example for the others. Agreed. This is as it should be.
You know, the funniest part about the galvanic rifle, it's supposed to be like an M1 Grand. There was like some gun autists that got really triggered about the M1 Grand. It was very, very funny. And very good jumping.
Well, it's because it like pinches your thumb when you try to reload it, right? That's the whole meme with it.
No,
oh my god, this thing was annoying.
No, more like they were talking about how it's basically not correct at all. How it's supposed to operate.
Oh my god.
It's very funny.
But it works. It's a... Okay, I'm basically a dead man at this point. How am I still alive, bro?
What the hell is going on here?
I just could not climb up there.
Let the grandfather's anointed settle this.
This is okay. You have got to be kidding me.
I shall be sure to do so. Which one?
K2.
How the heck are you supposed to... Okay, so...
Alright.
Lovely.
Don't be shy, step right in. The finest armaments in the wasteland is the wait. Oh, that's saying much. Mobilize everyone. Overcome them.
Did you do the hack yet, Putis? Okay, yes you did.
Blort, more like Paul Blart, the mall cop, right? Jeez.
Nope.
We are completely cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Whatever.
completely, but
whatever. We got. It doesn't
we
matter.
got the-
we
we
got the
got the-
pendants. That's all that matters. Fuck this mode. This mode sucks.
well,
This mode sucks. And the random we had was really bad.
I thought it would be better.
Can this Servo Skull do damage? What Servo Skull?
I'm gonna turn down the game a little bit. It is for me. It's loud. It can do damage for it. I think you can. I think if you hit G, you can. It becomes a turret.
No, you have multiple Servo Skulls. What he's probably talking about is the one that floats by your head that shoots every now and again. Because it has the flamethrower function and something else. I think it can do damage. Well, I mean, it was an armored dog. I don't know what its damage properties are. But you can increase its damage with the multi-purpose skull thing. For using capacitance. To increase its fire rate. Whatever, we got the dumbass penance done, that's all that matters. That's, all I give a shit about, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. That mode is just I don't know what it is with that.
No, it's just a bad
expeditions.
Mode. No, it just sucks.
Yeah,
it's just a bad mode. Let's see.
Yeah, it should have. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it checked expeditions for me. Awesome.
So the only one that Ford should not have is Hab Draco. So if we find that, we'll do it. What other? Look at penances. What's one that'll take a long time? Redline capacitors.
I think one more and I'll be at 600 artifacts.
Okay, I'll do redline capacitors. Sure, fuck it. Alright, let's see if we have Draco for El Putis Mutis. Bad news for you, Putis. There is no Hab Draco.
What?
No Hab Draco for Putis, but we can just do Power Matrix for Boy Meets Mini, so then he can get the hack for that one. I don't know if he has that one.
I do have that, so yeah, might as well.
Well, tits. And ass, potentially. Okay, well.
No, I mean, I need to do it, sorry.
Oh, you need to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking trolling. Literal fucking troll, Boy Meets Mini here.
Mm-hmm, always. Yeah, I feel like the skull is not as powerful as the RBD's cyber dogs. those are a lot better.
Well, I mean, it's just a servo skull with like a little pip gun.
Hmm.
It's got a little pip gun.
Hmm.
Traitors have disabled the power matrix's cooling system.
Ugh.
We need to get the coolant flowing again, or we'll lose the facility, and we need those battle tanks.
Cool ant.
Emergency cryonic rods are locked up in the control room. If you can get them loose, you can flush the system. Good luck.
Save the moaning this time, yeah? I know you're not real soldiers, but the rest of atonement can be spared the knowledge.
Get to the control chamber and
But we are real soldiers. We're soldiers of the Adeptus Mechanicus. We're Skitarii Alpha Primus. We're veteran soldiers. What the heck? This is slander?
Yeah, who do they think we are? Seriously.
No, I don't know about Mr. Bones. He's kind of cringe. And Papega.
No, cringe is my role, okay? That's no one takes that from me.
Too late. El Fortus Netus did that already.
I'll take it back.
Nah, it's fucking crazy. What's up? Alright. Whoa! Men! They have guns.
Many men with guns.
Men.
Ah, I'm burning up. Oh my god. Yeah, let me go back and get that Medicaid. Oh, that's gone.
Agreed. This is as it should be.
I will take that grenade.
Are in distress. This one hears their pain. An old wound. We bear it proudly, as you should. We are as the past takes us.
Boom. We literally point. Alright, go on, point me, Smitty.
You trolled me into that one.
Nah, you trolled yourself into that one, I'm gonna be honest.
I know. Someone marked it, I don't know why.
I barked it.
Don't do that.
Yeah, we saved your life.
Hey, listen, we get relics out of it, okay?
Yeah, we
Cool.
saved. Yeah, because I saved your life by turning on the immediate jets.
Listen, that's how it goes sometimes. Oh boy, right there.
Yes, Clay, we'll talk about that, bud.
Hey Clay, good to see you.
Bleh.
We should avoid both.
Okay, let's not. Okay. No, the revolution's not here. Let's be realistic. It's a good result. It's not gonna result in a revolution. It's a good thing.
This is like step 0.
Yeah, this is like whatever. And this has come from the byproduct of a lot of work with DSA specifically.
I got the med crate.
Alright, that's cool.
I got him for you.
Very cool. And based in poggers.
Finally.
Severed is the matrix. Entropic our unity.
I've no idea what happens next.
Alright, pay attention, Boy Meets Mini, because you gotta get a hack with your whatever the fuck. Which means paying attention, which I know is a difficult thing for people to do.
I know.
I should know.
Well, I just plant this one. I'll plant this one. The hacker man begins.
Data inbound. Continue. Defend.
How did I miss the dot?
Boy Meets Mini, get it? Go, Boy Meets Mini, it's at the top. Boy Meets Mini, it's at the top.
Right at the.
Boy Meets Mini, you're trolling?
Hadron's gonna make it before me. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
No, you don't got it. The dude's already doing the puzzle.
Darn it.
Slow down, man.
No, I forgot. We're dealing with young people. Which
Way
means
too slow.
we need key jinglings.
That's true.
Boy Meets Mini? Boy Meets Mini? There you go.
Gotcha.
There we go. He got there.
Got there eventually. Come on.
It turns out, Putis, even if you hold G, you don't have to click with the servo skull to get it straight in a line. You have to click in order to aim. You can just hold G.
The old barrel trick.
Someone killed Boy Meets Mini with the barrel.
No, I'm still alive. Aha, sniper on entry. We know what's gonna happen there. Couldn't get me there.
Well, honestly, I should probably change from this blitz. I think, because I think it's you have to like burn 80 opponents at one time with it. And it's probably better to do it on like higher difficulties, where there's gonna be a lot more shit. I think.
Yeah, 80. That's a lot at once.
Not really. Not if there's like a big enough horde. And it just depends on the difficulty. And it doesn't have to be all part of like the... It's even on the shitters that come in.
Oh, it counts them too, okay. The oven. Oh no, this is fine.
Ovens, you say? No need for talk like that. Okay, you need to relax.
The shadows will not conceal them.
Try for the development point. Get those rods into the coolant duct.
Null separation at once. Located escape destination.
No time to wait. Get the rod into the coolant duct.
Puto. I'm going to the next one.
Nice catch.
Puto.
Good work. Let's get you back here.
No, I forgot to use my celerity stick. No. No, I'm trying to get kill for my blue. No.
Yay!
Pega.
I was less Pepega that time.
Yeah, okay. Many such cases.
A little less. Yeah, copium. I know.
Huff the copium. Everyone has to huff the copium. It is what it is.
Hey Alex, what's up? We're on with Tahoe again. We're
Well,
sitting again.
well. If it isn't my favored Esper kicker, what?
That's me.
No. Secretly, Alex.
He makes me do it.
Why would you say that? I don't make you do anything. What do you mean? I'm not that kind of white.
No. When Alex is cringe, I have to. You know, it's just
Why
a
do we have
reflex.
hair shield assignments? Hooray! I forgot.
Ooh, I got a nice blast pistol. So, anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah, okay, Danny DeVito.
Mhm.
I've got to take my pills here. Pills here. The hell, this isn't Left 4 Dead. It's Warhammer Left 4 Dead. Idiot.
Who said Left 4 Dead? Do I kick an Esper for that one?
I mean, you can kick an Esper. That doesn't affect me whatsoever.
I'm gonna do it in both chats because I have it in mind too.
That's so fucked up. Alexa,
Hello.
Alexa, play Despacito.
I don't have one of those. Too bad. Couldn't get me with that one.
Can't believe that you don't have an Alexa. Jeff would be
you
very
thought-
upset.
I know. I'm not an ambassador for Twitch. You know.
Not yet, Pepe.
Yet.
We're gonna make the Fortnite an ambassador for Twitch, actually. And then he sits there paw going.
He's the best. Yeah. He's the best ambassador actually. If you think about it.
This is real and true and based.
Mhm. All right, 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Prayers have been answered.
All right, upgrade gun.
And what do we have here?
What's up, Big Jerry?
Interesting.
How's it going, buddy?
Okay. Are there many Nurgleites? Yes, quite a few.
Yeah, Asmongold being one of them. What? Refraction emitter. Negate all range damage on yourself. That has to be pretty good for Auric, right, Putingus? Alright, arc grenades.
Arc Raiders. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Ooh, all the conservatards are fucking coping about all of the Mamdani endorsed candidates winning. Face it, this is Mamdani's party now. It's like, no, this is the inevitable direction that the Democratic Party was going into. Oh, would you look at that? It's an event, Putis, and it's on Hab Draco? Lucky me.
Yay, finally.
Okay, puto. Don't fuck up.
Are you certain this is
Yeah, heresy.
Heresy, of course.
Yeah, hair assy.
We have to.
Our hairs are assy.
We make do
What?
as best we can.
Huh? Who said that?
Alex. I'm just kidding.
No, it was definitely Alex.
Yeah, it was definitely Alex because he didn't give us our Southside Chicago.
Yeah, where's our crime
Chicago
report?
crime report?
Yeah, where's our crime-
we
yeah, where's our
lost the
crime report? Hello?
we forgot our tradition. Come on.
Yeah, we have to return with a V.
Return with a V to the South Side.
Of Chicago? Barack Obama?
Well, Obama did open his library finally, right? That opened up.
The fuck?
Right? It's. I think it's.
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know.
That building looks so like it's. I don't know if you've seen. If you look at the picture of the Obama Presidential Library, it looks like a.
Obama.
It looks like an imposing. It's like a brutalist building. It scares all the conservatives. It's great.
Don't you mean it scares all the... It makes all the leftists soil their pants or something?
That too, probably.
Yeah, because they love brutalism.
It has both intended effects.
It makes all the statists shit their fucking doo-doo fart ass.
Mm-hmm. You thought I was gonna shoot the barrel.
No, I didn't think anything, actually.
Stop the cat. Ooh, that reload anim is cool. That was just stuck. Trapper.
Wow.
It is not over. And the Carlson vagabonds learn in shadow. The shadows will not conceal them.
Wow.
Join up with one another. Form a group.
Damn, we ain't getting that flamer.
Quarantine zone sighted. Advance
This is the snipers aiming through the elevator.
Yeah, they'll do that sometimes. They'll do that sometimes. They will.
They got
They
X-ray
have no
vision.
shame.
Here we go. Deploy your turbo skull. She'll point you towards the scan target.
I got it.
Let this turbo skull do her thing. Get your all faces ready. Everything you're after should be here somewhere.
I don't like that my headset's dying.
Yeah, Rager was right there. Pots.
won't find anything else. Upload your data to the servos, Gold. Still need more data. Gold's acquiring targets now. Get another all-spec sweep underway, would ya?
Oh, I just got a double kill.
Mason.
Upload the data for analysis. Today, for preference. Let's just do it. Transferring the data to Maker's Marine for analysis. Make your way to Adblock Laranat.
On this side, guide our aim and wayward heart. Let it be so. Let the corrupted ones be purged.
Yep, corruption.
Corruption. We like we not no we hate that actually.
No, we love that actually because we're on the left, right? So that works.
So true, yeah.
Analysis is progressing nicely.
I still remember when in the Spencer Pratt AI ads, he had the DSA suited up like ice, you know, in body armor and stuff. So funny.
That's true.
Like,
Everything he says is so true and real and based.
I know.
You should
Only
have
he can prevent. Only
Only
Spencer Pratt can prevent forest fires.
It's true.
How many Ragers? Jeez.
What this? What happened? Well, since we're up against dregs, that means it's mostly Ragers, because they don't have a lot of enemy variety. Puto heal.
I gotta get behind this thing. Y'all can have the rest of those.
Whee!
Yeah, I'm almost dead myself. Darn it. Y'all take those.
Redemption. This is to be approved. This one does not recognize the creation. We expect you to
I'm on 1 HP.
No, you live.
How did I do all that on 1 HP? What the heck? Big ammo bag in the crate back there. Sorry, I'm not talking much chat. Your boy is locked in.
Alright, we'll just stand where we normally stand, and you should be able to just
This back corner, all of us.
Puto. Nice. You're done with your thing with this. Did you not get one for expedition?
I did. That's weird.
What the fucking dingus?
I need to get out of there. Holy cow. Okay, I'm dead. Holy cow.
Good deal.
I wanna. Okay, you got it. Okay. Yeah.
Run!
Mago, run.
Can't be certain that's the end of the phase tree, but it'll take a while to grow back at least. Show 'em a clean pair of heels.
Point blank the Reaper. Alright.
Squad leaders report strafing runs by a Falcon
Amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
One more after this? Are you done for it? I can go. I can do another one.
Ford, I assume you're probably good for a while. Oh, you didn't get the first hack. That's what you were saying no about. But did you get it for Hab Draco or what? Okay, gotcha.
Expeditions are cursed. Oh.
Wait, do you
It
still...
worked for me.
So you should have that penance done then, right, Puto? Yes. Okay, so this Putis was not trolling. Trolling, not trolling.
The one time he doesn't troll. I'm just kidding.
Any such cases.
Well, I think I'm good then as well. Yeah, I'm gonna now play another cringe game. I'm gonna try to finish Date Everything tonight. Yes, I know. Ace
Whoa! What the? Dating?
Yeah.
What are you, cringe?
Yes.
That's crazy.
You know that's my brand, right? I gotta live up to it.
That's people are
Gotta
saying
stay on
this.
brand. Yep.
People are saying this, folks.
So you get it. You get it.
Purposefully doesn't get it. Purposefully.
All right.
Well, you have a good one, buddy. GG's.
You too. You too. Have a good one.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Are you still good to go, Putis? Boy Meets Mini has left us because he hates us. Doesn't he? You can do one more. Look at this fucking putungus. Look at this little fucking putis. Okay. Cursive malfunction. 1,500 attacks. Okay. Overlord 50 times. Okay, in a single mission. I also want to get the new weapon. That does not surprise me, Clay.
Greetings, operative.
Oh boy, paired transonic blades. Trans? Pepe.
Purchase approved.
Pepe, why are you gay?
You are gay. God, what's the dump stat for the transonic blades, puto? I would also say cleave efficiency.
Processing. Purchase authorized. Sold. Completed. Transaction confirmed.
That would take too long.
Is reinitializing for new.
You bear holy weapons. Wield them in the Omnissiah's cause.
Well, if Hutch and Destiny are mad, that's just good. That will always be good in my books. If Hutch and Destiny are mad. No, the neoliberals actually suck and nobody likes them? Whoa. There was primaries in New York, puto. And there was a bunch of progressive candidates that were running, and basically they won all of their races. Meanwhile, all the libtards, all the like cringe, you know, morons are just like, no, we're supposed to be winning because people actually like centrism and liberalism. It's like, yeah, man, totally. All the Hassan-backed candidates won. All of them won in New York. It was a pretty clean sweep. So yeah. That's why they're mad. Which I'm all for it. Fuck those people. No, Ethan's not gonna look at that shit because he doesn't care. Are you ready, Putis? Whoa! Sacrificing for trans? Whoa, 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 whoa. Who said you could do that?
Hail and farewell.
You can probably just do any random eventus, mentus, McVentus.
This is the highlight of my day.
Should be another 50,000 then. Just need to reignite that spirit of labor. That's what needs to happen. Okay, what penances do I need to work on? Need a build specifically for that. Okay. Wait, did I get my fucking... Yeah, I did. Alright.
Have you been messing with my combat again? Something doesn't feel right.
Pepega.
Why do you ask questions to which you already know the...
Yeah, it's not gonna happen for a while.
Apostatic Technocant is being broadcast from Inter-Orbit Data Relay Station TRS-150. Bad noise makes people bad. Understand? I'm sure you don't, but we'll manage. The transmission must be neutralized. Do not fail me, varlets.
For the Omnissiah!
You will have to bypass security. Fortunately, the task is within your limited capacity.
Target that ranger!
and you will fare better.
This world's fate is unclear to us. Irrelevant. The corrupted ones must be excised. Indeed, this is a truth everlasting, and a purpose eternal. Medication.
Mason.
Unit engaged. Please stand still.
Combat stim. Once we proceed, we are committed.
Charge this attack pattern with the special attack. So you're saying there's tech, eh?
Varlets, the gate is unpowered. Seek alternative energy sources.
This one continues to seek further refinement.
Can you walk through doors? No. Then find the release. Gate power restored. Come along, varlets.
Amazing.
Your augmentics are in distress. This one hears their pain. An old wound. We bear it proudly. As you should. We are as the postulates. Indeed.
Interorbit Data Relay Station TRS-150 is a technological marvel. It deserves better.
Refuses to meet our function. Its function is revealing of cessation will now be done.
Right.
It is imperative that you return to combat. Re-initializing.
Amazing.
Initiating voltaic discharge.
I'm rushing for the heal. reason.
You are unmutual. This one finds such concepts irrelevant. We are not trust. This is our universe.
Where are the grenades, bro? Can't find any damn grenades, Putis. Team Page took the grenade.
You're there already. No, you have my full attention.
Grenade! How exciting.
Bridge mechanism under outside control. Destroy demonic matter to proceed. Purge has commenced satisfactorily. Continue. TRS-150 primary control lies deeper in. Proceed.
Very cool.
Destroy all demonic matter to restore function. Demonic infestation countered. Realign Iterative phase nearing completion.
Amazing. Oh boy. More and more penances getting done, booties. Easy clap. More XP, booties. Oh boy. Lovely. Ugh. Nice. I assume you're done now, put this then, right? I mean, probably because of all the tech with it. Most of the other weapons are basically the exact same. Galvanic rifle is, again, just like long shot las gun. Arc Maul is like a better version, I would say. Yeah, I think the Arc Maul is good. Its special function's really good. Power Sword shit? I figured. I didn't think the Power Sword was that interesting. So that's the dump weapon that we're probably just gonna funnel a bunch of shitters in to feed it. Arc rifle. I think the arc rifle seems pretty decent. Good amount of AoE damage. And I've not tried the blast pistol yet. Don't know what's up with the blast pistol. Goodbye, put this. Hopefully. Let's just grab some shit real quick. Another curio slot. Great. Okay. Penances, penances, penances. Do we have anything for any of the passives? Achieve mastery level 20 with all the weapons. Okay. Complete a mission with each of the following talents. Okay. Simple enough. You have to complete a mission each one of these? Strange. Okay. They've certainly changed a bunch of how these things work, which I find interesting. No biggie. Overload 50 times in a single mission using power overload. I'm trying to think how exactly do that one. I mean, you just have to stack a lot of cooldown. Where's the blockers? It's because we're trying to electrocute right now. That's fine. %5 strength. That's good. Those are definitely good. Interesting. Coherency, toughness, more ammo. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, we can further upgrade our shit.
Oh, blessed Omnisire, favor this tool of war. It is done.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
The work is complete.
All that's left is just to level it up more. Simple, clean, blah, 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 blah.
The machine god is most generous. Splendid. Until you waste my time again.
Alright, give me a wound. None of these are +1 wound. That's annoying.
Ambition, authority, adaptability.
You are +1 wound. Lovely.
You try not to get yourself killed.
Allow me to maximize the combat potential of your armaments. I trust you are pleased, Varlet. Praise the Omnisire. I trust you are pleased, Varlet.
Wound Curio secured. Great. Alright, nice. Good sesh. Lots of XP gained. Yada yada yada. Very good. Halfway already to getting a level 30 on the first day. It's pretty good. Not too much left. And then it's mostly just going to be specific builds to farm penances. Get class-specific penances done. Move on with life. And whatnot. Okay, cool, lovely, fantastic. Mamdani effect, dude. You'd love to see it. Hassan also directly threatening Richie Torres. We'd love to fucking see it. Love to see it, love to see it. Alright, turn on the music. I'm gonna grab some water. Grab water, go to the bathroom, stretch legs, blah 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 blah. I guess we could start yapping on stuff. I guess we could just start yapping on stuff. Alright. That strange hiccup there just happened. Alright, that's cool. Great. That tab just decided to shit the fucking bed for some reason. Okay. You know what? There you go. That was very strange behavior, I'm not gonna lie. Do not know why that did that. Now you're starting to shit the bed. Everything is shitting the bed. Cool. Alright. Strange behaviors. Alright. Anywho, gamers, I will be right back. And then we're gonna start yapping about all of the happenings. was weird. Fucking headset's going to shit, man. It's not happy about that. Alright, we're back. We're so Barack. We are so Barack Hussein Obama. Harry Emden. What happened in NYC here represents a larger trend among STEM socialists. 17-point net favorability are more popular than Democrats in Congress with Democrats. Thank you, Harry Emden.
Well,
Or rather, Harry Enton. Don't know why fucking Harry Emden has the triple parentheses. Don't know why he does that. I love Sam Cedar, dude. I'll figure out a way. Let's see. Your primaries. Brad Lander wins. Don't remember who Lasher is, but Schlossberg lost, who's the dumb loser, idiot, Zionist dumbass. Staria Lisa winning. Valdez with a clean sweep. Or just rather, were there primaries anywhere else, or was it just primaries only within New York? No, it's wins also in Maryland, South Carolina, and Utah. You know, all I know is that it's total liberal defeat, complete left victory. Okay. Not saying anything too crazy. Well, if it isn't fucking putis. I'll cook up something. Don't you worry, Clay. But I'll cook up something.
Putis!
There's the putis. Where did I put that damn Asmongold clip? Oh no, I did put it there. Okay. Cool. Mostly trying to find a good map for the primaries. Guys, it's electoralism. We're winning at electoralism. We'll just use the New York Times. Wait, Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire is reportedly eyeing a, what, $2 billion IPO? Okay, bro. Sure, man. Wait, Trump thinks that weak... Okay, this is really funny. Weak and pathetic Congressman Dan Goldman just lost big. I guess people did like me illegally targeting President Trump. In any event, this jerk is finally gone. President DJT. Trump trying to make Brad Landers win all about himself is so fucking funny, bro. That's really good. That's so fucking funny. I'm including that. That's so good. Oh man, that's funny. As much as Trump's head is like leaking out of his fucking brains, it's just funny, man. David from being mad. Oh man. The greatest part about these wins is that we can just rub it right into the fucking dumb fuck neoliberal losers. That's the best part. Very good. Mom Donnie versus other Dems is far closer to where Israel. Dems are on Israel. Heavily sympathize with the Palestinians versus Israelis. Ooh, Chuck Schumer's quaking in his fucking goddamn boots. It's just an outright rejection. But oh man. Shitting on these people is always correct. Kalshi politics. 22% chance that all the Mamdani endorsed candidates win tonight. Oof. Mamdanistan is here to stay. Yep, the questions that a lot of these people had were just oof. I'm just making fun of all the centrist libtards. Woof. Just tell them that to hold that. Fucking hold that, bitch. Very cool, very good. It's so Jover. Alright, I think I got everything I wanted. Lovely, fantastic, very good. It's a good day today in terms of electoralism. Alright. Shall we get started with this nonsense? So, Tucker Carlson and his latest sort of antics, talking about how he no longer will support or would support the Republican Party. I think in an interview on a differing show, some right-wing show, doesn't really matter. No chance I would support the Republican Party. How could I support a political party that is not loyal to the United States? I mean, here's the thing with Tucker Carlson. He speaks out of both sides of his mouth consistently. He's a liar, and nothing from him should be, broadly speaking, believed. In fact, no one should ever really listen to anything that Tucker Carlson really has to say, because he's just a charlatan, right? Like I said before, the only reason why, shall we say, quote-unquote, Tucker Carlson is independent curious, I guess for lack of a better term, is just for the fact that he is just looking to grift to a new particular audience. That's really about it. That's all he really cares about. Like, none of the sort of like antics from Tucker Carlson should be believed, of course. Same alongside Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's also jumping alongside Tucker Carlson in his antics to sort of like grift to a new particular audience. I don't know why Marjorie Taylor Greene's doing it in particular. Maybe she wants to start a podcast or whatever. Who really knows? And we all know that Marjorie Taylor Greene, part of the reason for even why she did what she did in terms of resigning from Congress is simply just due to the fact that She's just mad about the fact that Trump didn't want her in her inner circle. That's really, really about it. And, you know, it's a similar sort of like rhetoric here that Marjorie Taylor Greene had with Tucker Carlson. There's a clip here. I'm curious. What's this?
I would not support the Republican Party. There's no chance I would support the Republican Party. I'm not going to support the Democratic Party. I don't know what I'm going to do. But at this point, you know, how could I or any American voter support a political party that's not loyal to the United States, that puts the interests of a foreign country above those of its own citizens? Like, that's you know, it's not possible to vote for people like that, and I'm not going to. And I think I voted Republican.
Okay, so Tucker Carlson is doing the whole, like, Zog sort of bit here. It's nonsense, obviously. The only reason why he's doing this is because that is the current avenue that he's trying to look to grift towards, purely, right? Tucker Carlson believes, fundamentally speaking, in absolutely nothing. He will consistently lie and just conjure up sort of justifications for his, like, newfound, not ideology, but his, like, newfound sort of beliefs. And he will do literally everything possible in order to be able to essentially justify getting at a new particular sort of audience. Like, that's really about it. It's a cope, it's a fucking seethe, yada yada yada.
Republican my entire life. I worked at Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. I've been a consistent defender for 35 years of the Republican Party. I mean, very consistent defender. But there's no defending this because it's immoral. And it's exactly the opposite of what a political party in a democracy is charged with doing, which is representing its own voters, its own citizens, its own nation. And they're not doing that. So, no, I'm out. And if I'm out, then I think a lot of other people are out. I would not support the Republican Party. There's no chance I would support the Republican Party. I'm not going to support the Democratic Party. I don't know what I'm going to do. But at this point, you know, how could I or any American voter support a political party that's not loyal to the United States, that puts the interests of a foreign country above?
So, again, like, we all know, bunch of poppycock, bunch of hooey, bunch of bullshit. We all know why Tucker Carlson's doing this whole sort of song and dance and whatnot. He's just doing this for one reason and one reason only, simply just due to the fact that he has a new audience that he's grifting towards. He wants to keep grifting to said audience because in reality, Tucker Carlson is just a charlatan who doesn't believe in anything. Well, you know, the expected detractors reacted to this about the exact way you would expect for them to react, like Ted Cruz, who basically just got completely and utterly just owned in a debate with fucking Tucker Carlson, has not really recovered ever since. This is like the current sort of like shtick here with like Ted Cruz and like the whole sort of like song and dance. The thing is with Tucker Carlson is he doesn't really particularly hate Trump. He doesn't like the structure of the Republican Party. In fact, there's probably a lot of stuff about Trump that Tucker Carlson himself would like, right? The only reason why he doesn't like Israel in particular is because Tucker Carlson is making recognition that the future of the Republican Party, and this has always been the case with the Republican Party in particular, is rooted within anti-Semitism, right? And this is going to be the sort of like next sort of vestige of the Republican Party. There is only one way for them to go from the already very far right fascistic sort of belief system that they adopt, and that is to go even further right, to perhaps like Nazi-esque sort of like ideology. So that's like pretty much really the only thing in terms of the further evolution of the right-wing ideology that exists within the Republican Party that honestly exists at this point. It's like the only further evolutionary point that they really have left. But how is mainstream news mostly reacting to this? Because this is like a thing that's perfect for mainstream news. They love this kind of stuff. Anything they can do to sort of like soft reform a far right fascist in order to try to, I don't know, spin up a story about like I don't know, how the Republican Party under Donald Trump is so icky and stinky. It's like, no. Tucker Carlson wants to go further to the right, right? This is not like a reform that should be really celebrated from Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson is doing this for Tucker Carlson's sort of reasons and purposes. Not because he has like a principled stance on democracy or whatever. He could give less of a flying fuck about any of that stuff. In reality, Tucker Carlson is just doing this for himself, for his fucking audience. And he understands that his audience is further to the right, and as a byproduct, he himself is also going further to the right. What do we have here?
It appears Israel sealed the fate of Tucker Carlson as well. For months, Republicans have been painting him as anti-Semitic.
And I will say on the right, I have seen more anti-Semitism in the last 18 months on the right. It is being spread by loud voices, the most consequential of whom is Tucker Carlson. I believe Tucker Carlson is the single most...
We all know why this rhetoric, fundamentally speaking, doesn't really work anymore, because now a lot of the right-wingers are associating all of their problems with specifically Israel. And a lot of the problems that stem within the United States of America do come from Israel, and also all the capital interests that are associated with it. That's mostly the biggest sort of problem about this. Yeah, like, people really don't like Israel for various fucking reasons. A lot of them are bad, and a lot of them are correct. And Ted Cruz, he's just like a complete just adherent to Zionism and Israel. I mean, he gets a ton of money from fucking AIPAC and affiliated PACs with AIPAC and whatnot. We should not be really surprised whatsoever that it is the case that Ted Cruz is saying, like, oh yeah, well, you know, it makes sense that Tucker Carlson believes these things because he's just actually a virulent anti-Semite. Yeah. And it's just like, okay, Tucker, Ted, like, yeah, totally. And nobody really fucking likes Ted Cruz. He's very unpopular, and everyone thinks he's a corny-ass fucking loser.
Dangerous demagogue in this country.
Carlson says he is done with the Republican Party. He says it puts the interests of Israel above those of its own citizens.
I would not support the Republican Party. There's no chance I would support the Republican Party. Not because we're the Democratic Party. I don't know what I'm going to do. But at this point, you know, how could you...
We're going two ends of the spectrum here, right?
And then it meets up at the top.
The horseshoe politics. I think what's interesting is that Tucker has been at odds with the White House for many months. Almost every time there's a foreign intervention, but this one in particular seems to have pushed him over the edge in terms of how he speaks publicly.
I think that what is happening here with Tucker Carlson, with Ted Cruz, is various parts of what has been the Republican coalition figuring out what happens in a potential post-Trump reality and positioning themselves. And there are flashpoints. Israel is going to be a flashpoint. It didn't used to be. Republicans were all very pro-Israel. That's not the case anymore. And I think you're going to see it over abortion and other issues as well.
Yeah.
Wow, this is actually a pretty good take right here from this Tamara individual. But then again, it's probably because she works for NPR, she works for fucking public media. Because most of, like, the corporate sort of dumbasses, again, are going to take the wrong lessons from this in particular, right? They're going to say it's because Trump is a particular aberrance within the Republican Party. But again, I need everyone to sort of understand this. The Republican Party isn't an aberrance. This is a natural part of the evolution, right? And again, we are seeing the Republican Party potentially looking in on itself, and a lot of the neoconservatives, a lot of the neocons within the Republican Party start to take a look inward on themselves and being like, uh-oh, like, are we willing to go even further right and just, like, get rid of all of our supposed principles in order to go further right to maintain some form of political relevancy, or are we not willing to do that? And that's the current schism that's happening within the right, within the Republican Party specifically, is are we willing to go even further right, even more sycophantic and more Nazi-esque, or are we going to try to wrest control and bring everything back to, like, neoconservatism? And honestly, given what the young people, young conservatives, what they essentially want is, no, it's a complete rejection of the old guard. They desire something new. And more than likely, that's what's probably going to win out in the end. But it's going to be a fight. It's going to be quite the fight.
Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeting, Tucker's not the only one who's done supporting the Republican Party. This is her, I think, on X. There's a lot of us that are absolutely fed up and will not support a party that betrays its voters and country. That doesn't mean we're turning into Democrats either. But we are done with the America Last Republican Party.
There's something going on here. It's not just this issue. If you think about this issue, you think about the war, you think about the Epstein files, you have all of these activists on the right who voted for Donald Trump because of those three things, and Tucker Carlson, maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene, are trying to tap into that. The old political consultant here thinks it has a lot to do with 2028.
And, yeah, 2028, and also where the public sentiment is. I mean, when I went to look at the Pew Research polls, I was trying to figure out, okay, what are the views of Israel right now based on the polling? And in 2022, Republicans...
It's purely a generational thing. The only plank that exists now for Israel, generally speaking, is older Republicans. And as some, like, I was going to say, like, expats. That's not true. Not expats. But a bunch of people who are, Zionists themselves, Christian Zionists, yada, yada, yada. It skews heavily older. broadly speaking. Young people, like I said before, and this is a consistent pattern of behavior. Israel has essentially lost probably the next 2 generations with a lot of their actions, and especially considering the fact that Zionists are as incredibly fucking whiny as they are, and not only are they whiny, they are overly sort of censorious, and nobody really likes those sort of sets of behaviors, specifically from the fucking Zionists. Not to mention all the fact that Israel decided to broadcast all of its fucking war crimes on social media, where it's very visible and very, very easy for people to see. It makes sense why a lot of sentiment started to turn against Israel specifically. Like it was one of those things where it's just like, yeah, duh, obvious.
We're at 27% with an unfavorable view of Israel. Now they're at 41, which means it's almost doubled. And meanwhile, Democrats, of course, we know, in 2022, 53%. Now they're at 80%. So among
everyone
they're
hates.
speaking to the people who moved in this shift from 2022.
Yeah, everyone in the Democrats hate Israel. Like, it's which I find it very, very funny why the current like corporate establishment still is trying to favor Israel. It's because of capital interests, military-industrial complex, security state apparatus, yada, yada, yada. That's really the only reason why a lot of those guys, generally speaking, support specifically Israel and whatnot. It's all capital interests and whatnot in the end. And it's just like, dog, you people are not going to be able to sustain this for really, really much longer. Like, I think it really is cooked for Israel. Like, I do think so. It's cooked for all the parties that are now being more and more supportive of Israel. Because these people are just going to keep digging in their heels because they just want the fucking capital. Like, that's what they want. They just want money. And it's more and more clear than ever. But, you know, we all know the thing with, like, American politics. Money is the main thing that does talk in there.
To know. Israel is what they're fighting right now, but I think it's very important to say they're against any sort of foreign conflict. I don't think it's just Israel. I think it would be if we were, obviously no one on the Republican side wanted us to be in Ukraine either. So I think that's, but I agree with Chuck in regards
But he's not leaving over Venezuela. Like, it feels as though...
No, we're not at war. I mean, that was like something very quick. We don't have a lot of troops on the ground. You know, we're not, and anyway, I think that's a little bit different, but I get your point. I also think that Marjorie Taylor Greene and Tucker are trying to figure out a path in regards to 2028. I think they're both testing the grounds of running. But also one of the questions I have really for you is...
I don't think Tucker Carlson's going to run. That I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene, but even that's just like, that's a maybe.
There are 4 or 5 potential Jewish candidates on the Democrat side that would run in 2028. One of them, my dear friend Josh Shapiro. How does that happen? I mean, they're like, don't.
Yeah, man. Fucking Josh Shapiro. Yeah, bro. Josh Shapiro is totally going to fucking run. Yeah, for sure.
The Dems are trying to go left of the left of the left of Israel.
This has relevance in Democratic and primaries for both parties in 2028. When you have multiple people running, more than 4 or 5, you can win the nomination with 30%. Keep in mind, you just need that 30%, and Tucker Carlson knows that.
Just to be clear, I think it's just given to what Tucker Carlson's been saying lately, Israel is the foreign country to which he appears to be referring there. But is he right, whatever the driver may be, that there are a lot of other people that are out?
I think there's absolutely a problem for the Trump coalition. And the reasons are real around opposition to another forever war. And, you know, you win elections by addition, not subtraction. And let's remember, the last time you had a major split in the Republican Party, Bill Clinton won 2 presidential elections with less than a majority of the American people. He won in 1992 with 43% and in 1996 with 49%. And the reason was Ross Perot. And it allowed a Democrat to win with less than the majority. And for a party, my own, that is struggling building a majority coalition, having that serious a split in the Republican one is a real opportunity. It doesn't excuse us from redesigning and rebuilding the party into something more majoritarian. But I'll tell you what, it's fun if you're a Republican.
I would argue that Tucker Carlson already did not belong to the Republican Party because he belongs to MAGA, okay? And that there in and of itself, you have...
Boy, what the fuck does that even mean? That's not a difference, right? No. So, okay, wow, the former Fox News host anchor is saying the complete fucking wrong sort of take, of course. Shouldn't be surprised by that whatsoever. No. This isn't an adherence to MAGA. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? No, it's an adherence to, quote-unquote, America First. Now, what exactly is meant by America First? It's very isolationist, sort of economic populism, except not really. It's a farce, but whatever. Use that to get into power kind of a deal, yada, yada, yada. No, it's not, quote-unquote, like... Tucker Carlson is trying to use this as like an opportunity to try to get into like not get into a position of power. I think like Tucker Carlson's not going to run. I don't think so. I think Tucker Carlson in particular, what his whole angle, his whole shtick with this in particular, is he just wants to keep rolling in the fucking bucks for his podcast, right? That's Tucker Carlson. He doesn't actually have any principles or fucking beliefs. He's never had principles or beliefs. He's a charlatan. He's a fucking liar. We shouldn't be really surprised by this at all with like Tucker Carlson. No, there is no difference between the Republican Party and MAGA. The Republican Party was always going to be MAGA. And eventually the Republican Party was always going to transition into sort of America first. That being like very isolationist, fascist, like Pax Americana bullshit, populist sort of leaning, even though it's not, a whole pile of fucking contradictions. No, this is like a bunch of fucking hooey and poppycock.
The fracturing within the Republican Party, but I would also argue that there's a fracturing within the Democratic Party. I mean, you have the far left, the AOC people on this side, you have the more moderates. What we really need, and Tucker Carlson won't be joining this, and neither will Marjorie Taylor Greene, who also says she's leaving the Republican Party, are independents. I mean, the majority of Americans are somewhere in the middle. And I would beg politicians.
Yeah, man, totally. Yeah, man, majority of Americans are somewhere in the middle. Like, fuck out of here with this bullshit. No, they're not. The collection of, like, thoughts and ideas that the average American median voter has, and I've said this joke before and I'll say it yet again, would make a chimpanzee want to brain itself. Because it's so contradictory, it's so fucking ridiculous and nonsense, that it's like, it's almost pretty much like impossible to tell what exactly the American people are going to think, or like your average American median voter is thinking at any sort of particular moment in time. It's a bunch of fucking nonsense. No, it's not because of that. People are, broadly speaking, sick and tired of their current sort of status quo. That's what it actually is. There's a pushback against that. Now, what that is, how that actually takes form, and how it sort of makes itself manifest, that's ultimately a differing kind of question, right? We don't know exactly. That's like always going to be up in the air. But no, it's not about like quote unquote. Yeah, actually everyone's more in the middle and it's kind of a moderate. That's a bunch of fucking nonsense. It is incredibly fucking stupid.
To try and find common ground somewhere in the middle and stop all this fracturing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Says he will not support Republicans. It seems to be largely over issues surrounding Israel. My question to you is, do you regret or welcome this move from Tucker Carlson?
My party would be the party of the majority, wants people to view us in a more positive way against our opponents, and those opponents have entirely different views and ideas. So I think that what Tucker didn't say, and I have not talked to him, are you going to vote? Because when you have to place your vote, it somewhat changes your mind on who you're then going to vote for, and you can reassess that. But no, I don't want to redo anything with Tucker. What I want to say is he's entitled to his opinion. It's been a stormy romance, no doubt about that.
Okay, I don't care. This guy's not really saying anything. Moving on.
Just very quickly, it's not all Democrats when it comes to the issues surrounding Israel either, is it? I mean, Tucker Carlson, a very, very public critic of Israel, said this just over the last 24 hours about his...
Public critic, again. Like, he's not really a critic of Israel, right? The only aspect that Tucker Carlson is taking in terms of his criticism of Israel is not for the fact that they're bombing a bunch of brown people. He's okay with the bombing of brown people, right? He's just upset about the fact that, quote unquote, a bunch of American taxpayer dollars are going to Israel. And he's doing the whole quote unquote Zionist occupied government sort of conspiracy theory to say that, oh, it's all inherently sort of controlled by Jewish puppeteering masters, right? That's the whole sort of like conspiracy theory about that. It's incredibly fucking stupid. Like, the only aspect that Tucker Carlson has criticisms for what the state of Israel is doing is not in an emancipatory sort of lens, it's in a religious sort of sense, right? He only talks about Palestinian Christians being the main people who are getting bombed. Now, obviously, there are a bunch of Palestinian Christians that live within Gaza, within the West Bank, yada, 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 right? That's not going to be the majority. That's a fucking relative minority, right? If he's consistent with his beliefs and wanting the bombings to stop, he would be for, like, absolutely no fucking Palestinians getting killed. He would think that all of them getting killed would be a fucking travesty. And he'll, like, mime and pantomime and pretend to be against that. But in reality, he could give less of a flying fuck about all the Arab or Muslim Palestinians that are getting fucking bombed.
His support of the Republican Party. Listen, how could I or any American voter support a political party that's not loyal to the United States, that puts the interests of a foreign country above those of its own citizens? Like that's you know, it's not possible to vote for people like that. So no, I'm out. And if I'm out, then I think a lot of other people are out. But that foreign country he's talking about is Israel. Make no mistake about it. Go ahead, David.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John, you and I, this may not be terribly surprising to us who have watched sort of Tucker Carlson's evolution here, but just think about if you and I were having this conversation, I don't know, a few years ago, that Tucker Carlson just totally disowns any association with the Republican Party. He's been a frontman for the Republican Party for 35 years, I think he said.
You say this point as quote-unquote as like a surprise or whatever. This should not be a surprise whatsoever. This should be a recognition that somebody like Tucker Carlson has no fucking beliefs. There should be a recognition saying like, yeah, dude, actually, maybe I should recognize the fact that Tucker Carlson in reality is just a fucking grifter. That's what it fucking is, dude. But it's like, yeah, man, totally. It's because of Tucker Carlson having some like principled stance in quote unquote fucking criticisms. Okay, dude. Like, it's very, very fucking stupid. It's like complete nonsense.
And this is a dramatic development. So you are right. We are seeing this notion of Israel as a litmus test in both parties, and whether or not members of the parties are seen as too supportive, and that invites in sort of an insurgency and support from a wing of the party that is dedicated to opposition to Israel. That is creating a real divide within each of these parties.
Yeah, sure, man. Whatever. Like, as expected from a lot of mainstream sources, it's either it's just mostly fucking worthless analysis. I mean, listen, it's a lot of people have made it very clear that, hey, Israel streaming their fucking genocide was not actually the fucking play. It was not the move. Very, very dumb thing of Israel to do, which is why I keep encouraging Israel to keep, well, engaging that sort of behavior, because it would make them look absolutely fucking ridiculous. Here's the fucking thing with all of this. Tucker Carlson, in an interview with Alex Jones, tells him that he's open to supporting J.D. Vance for the next president of the United States. Yeah, he didn't even fucking maintain that position for longer than a fucking goddamn day. In-fucking credible. Immediately going back on his, like, supposed fucking principle. Fan-fucking-tastic. Should we really be surprised by this whatsoever? This is why I'm saying Tucker Carlson is a fucking grifter. He doesn't believe in anything. He will just say things that are sort of like good for his audience, right? And he's very much so on the anti-Israel shtick right now. J.D. Vance recently did speeches talking about how, yeah, you shouldn't be talking a bunch of shit on your only ally that's willing to fucking help you out, Israel, in order to get at that quote-unquote anti-war sort of constituency that apparently exists within the fucking Republican Party, in order to try to get at those guys, in order to have some form of a constituency, a core base, in order to be able to make a 2028 run. That's the fucking point. It's very, very fucking silly. And again, whoa, turns out Tucker Carlson saying that he was never going to vote for the Republican Party, and then sees like, well, if J.D. Vance is at the top of the ticket, yeah, maybe then I will actually vote for the Republicans then specifically. It's like, okay, bro, like, nice fucking goddamn meme. Like, no fucking beliefs whatsoever.
Well, will you support J.D. Vance? I think he's great compared to Rubio.
Obviously, he's great compared to Rubio. Obviously. Look, I'll support the best person. I always have liked J.D. Vance enormously. I think he's really smart. He's in an impossible situation. I think he's doing his best. I strongly disapprove of, obviously, as I've said 100 times, of this war and of what.
I love how Trump and others have been blaming Vance when he's volunteering to go stop it, when internally it's confirmed he tried to stop it just like you did. I love how the guy that was right, he's the bad guy now, and the war's his fault.
Oh, it's the people who tell the truth who are punished. It's the people who try to do for selfless motives the right.
Yeah, sure, man. Totally. You really, really care about all those fucking selfless fucking motives. Fucking credible, dude. I mean, what else is there to really say? You should never believe anything that comes out of the mouths of these fucking complete utter charlatans like Tucker Carlson and Marjorie Taylor Greene. They are just doing this for their own fucking purposes, to maintain some form of relevance and popularity within the current media environment that we find ourselves in right now, and that is one of being significantly or quite significantly against fucking Israel, right? it's been made extremely, extremely, extremely fucking goddamn clear that everybody, and I mean everybody, does not like Israel and does not like the fucking actions within that fucking goddamn country specifically. For various fucking reasons. Some of them are anti-Semitic reasons, most of that coming from the right, and a lot of it is because of actual principled positions like that which most Democrats take, and that is, dog, they're bombing a bunch of fucking starving kids and families within there. Like, that's fucked up, and they're still doing it. And then a lot of it, let's be honest here, some of that is also for the fact that they're doing it for partisan reasons because they don't like big, icky, stinky, mean Donald Trump or whatever. Which, I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, liberals have never really had any fucking principle when it comes to this specifically as well. So we shouldn't be surprised by that whatsoever. But yeah, Tucker Carlson, again, is a grifter. Nothing should be fucking believed if it comes out of his mouth. You should always fucking criticize anything this motherfucker says. And it's very, very clear, and always has been clear, why he's doing his whole anti-Israel shtick. It's always been about trying to appeal to a emerging constituency as a byproduct of all of the actions that the state within the United States is taking in order to keep trying to get more, well, capital from the military-industrial complex and more like security state apparatus bullshit as a byproduct of that. It's all fucking capital interests. Never fucking forget about that. And Tucker Carlson is more than likely absolutely aware of that, but he's willing to just ignore it because in reality he doesn't care about all the capital interests that are floating around, specifically Israel. And in fact, he's probably fine with it. He just doesn't like the bombing of like Christians and how like quote unquote Israel is apparently, or not apparently, it just does not like Christianity or Christians or, you know, shit like that. Blah, 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 blah. There's no fucking principle when it comes to someone like Tucker Carlson. Never fucking forget that. Don't think there's really much else to say besides that. Oh, man. Man, there are so many fucking neoliberals that are coping and seething about this. It's fantastic. All right. Let's talk about this next, shall we? Well. This is a major problem here for Donald J. Trump. But at last, I think this is like the 5th or the 6th time this vote has happened. I could be wrong on that one. 5th or 6th time. But a War Powers resolution has finally passed in the U.S. Senate with a vote of 50 to 48, with Republican Senators Susan Collins, Bill Cassidy, Lisa Murkowski, and Rand Paul, who voted yes. And of course, John Fetterman, who is not a Democrat, voted fucking no. You know, John Fetterman loves to constantly talk about how he's quote-unquote a Democrat, yet he always votes alongside Republicans for some reason. That's a little fucking interesting. And of course, Senators McCollum and McCormick did not vote. Well, you know, 50. That'll fucking do it. And now, obviously, this still has to go into the House and pass through the House. The likelihood of it passing through the House is questionable, because Mike Johnson has to bring it up for a floor vote. Is that going to happen? That's a different sort of question. Because I do think, and the last time this has happened, I believe it was slated for any pro-Israel measures to be defeated, and for not pro-Palestinian, but basically like a potential for a War Powers resolution to go through the House. That's part of the reason why Mike Johnson called for vacation when he did. So, yeah, it's a little fucking interesting. But of course, Donald Trump is not taking too kindly to this whatsoever. He, of course, is having a fucking co-post on Truth Social, being really fucking mad. So, I don't know, what's the big man gotta say? So I have Iran on the ropes, ready to go down for the fall, willing to give us practically anything. Massive fucking copium huff here by the president. Dude, you literally signed the fucking memorandum of understanding that's essentially like, and even your own party said that this is essentially like a JCPOA on fucking super steroids. But okay, dude, yeah, totally. And for the first time in decades, respecting the hell out of the United States and its president, me, huff. And the U.S. Senate decides to have a poorly timed and meaningless War Powers Act vote, telling the #1 state sponsor of terror in the world that the United States doesn't like what I'm doing to them. I wonder why they might not be a big fan of what you're doing to Iran specifically. I wonder why that might be the case. Couldn't at all be because whatsoever a lot of Republican politicians are more concerned about their own positions of fucking power. You are incredibly fucking unpopular. You are more or less a fucking lame duck. And people are, let's just say, genuinely very fucking sick and tired of the bullshit. Very fucking cool. And I must stop. And by doing so has provided aid and comfort to the enemy? The enemy? Okay. Whatever. 4 Republican losers voted with the Democrats. And Iran asked my people, what does that all mean? These senators have just made my job more difficult, but I will get it done. One way or the other, because I will always get it done. President DJT. Massive copium huff from the dumbass brain-leaking president, who is seemingly doing everything possible in order to just, like, shit and fart and piss and shit everywhere and just, like, literally fucking lose it. Very fucking funny. But here, just some fucking updates, of course, on the war itself in terms of the Memorandum of Understanding. A lot of the policies of the memorandum have been getting fucking implemented and followed through, despite the fact that Israel sabotaged the sort of deal, or the attempt at trying to fucking sign a deal, and the Iranians are getting that, or rather the mechanisms of the Iranians getting that $300 billion reconstruction plan, which is the thing that the Republicans have the biggest problems with, is the fact that the Iranians are getting a bunch of money. It's like, okay, Problem. I don't know how many times this needs to be fucking said to these morons. You literally bombed their country for no fucking goddamn reason. So have you ever just thought, maybe, just maybe, it makes sense that they probably want a bunch of money to rebuild their fucking country because your dumbass president literally started bombing the fuck out of them and you did nothing to fucking rein them in. It's incredible to me. I mean, it's just very, very fucking stupid. Like, okay, bro, nice beam. Hey, it makes perfect sense. I think the Iranians getting this money and also the sanctions being lifted and also getting their frozen assets back, are absolutely like reasonable. Absolutely fucking reasonable. But, you know, Republicans, if they see money going out anywhere that's, I don't know, not in their own sort of coffers, they don't really give a shit about it, or they're going to have a fucking problem with it, because these people are all fucking hypocrites. Trump, of course, has not really, like, he's just operating in a sort of fugue state, and I don't know, he's just being all whiff-waffly all over the place, of course, with the Iranians. Like, it's very, very clear that we're dealing with someone in a sort of, like, neurotic fugue state, and honestly, like, nothing can be trusted out of the mouth of the fucking goddamn president. Like, he's talking about how he wants to strike Iran again, because they shouldn't get a fucking nuke, even though the Iranians have already said, it's like, we're going to be, like, literally negotiating that in the memorandum of understanding. Like, why are you still bringing up the fucking nuclear weapon talking point? It's one of those situations where it's just like, are you just trying to justify a forever war at this point? That's a yes. He is trying to justify this at this point.
Soybeans. Should be a lot of money. I hope it's a lot of money. If war with Iran could cause...
Oh, also, he was, like, soying out about, like, Iran buying, like, U.S. agricultural products or something. It's like, okay, dude. Sure, man.
A worldwide depression, as you noted, Mr. President. Are you willing to risk economic catastrophe and strike Iran?
Well, not the way I'm doing it. It's not going to cause depression.
Yes, but if they don't abide by...
Well, nuclear weapon supersedes depression. Depression's real bad. Nuclear weapon will cause depression much more quickly. The way we're doing it, we have the opposite of a depression. We're doing really well. The numbers are incredible. The oil is at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Oil prices are way down.
I wonder why they're way down. You surely had nothing to do with making them go significantly up, now did you?
They're very comparable to what they were, Chris. I don't know, pretty comparable to what they were before we started.
They've returned most of the way back down.
Yeah. So if Iran does not abide by the MOU, are you still willing to...
Well, I didn't say it would cause a depression. I said it could cause a depression, right? And I said that I don't want to be Herbert Hoover. That's a president I don't want to be, because he was in charge during the Great Depression, and certainly a lot of bad things could happen. That would be one of the things. I don't think it would, but if it did, but no, if Iran doesn't live up to their agreement, or if they're not behaving, I will.
This is fucking credible, dude. Literally, Israel, within like the hour of the memorandum of understanding getting signed, started bombing Lebanon again, breaking the fucking deal. Because the Iranians have made it very clear that, like, dog, you need to rein in Israel because they just keep literally bombing the shit out of everyone. And it's been made very clear, if they don't stop bombing within Lebanon, the deal is basically off. This is fucking credible. But then again, you know, massive fucking copium huff.
I will do what I have to do.
Does that give them leverage over you, Mr. President?
Say it?
Does that give them leverage, the Iranians leverage over you?
Oh, you're so...
Yes.
You know, their Navy is gone. Their Air Force is gone. Their leaders are all dead. Their whole country's a mess.
Yet you still signed the memorandum of understanding. Huff that, dude.
Economy is shot. The Times, the fake New York Times said, oh, it's about the same as it was 4 months ago. No, 4 months ago they had a Navy, 159 ships to be exact. It's gone. The whole Navy's gone. Their 250 airplanes, all gone. Their anti-aircraft is gone. Their radar is gone. These guys love radar. Their radar is gone. Everything's gone. Their leaders are gone.
It's all gone.
Their whole country is gone. And the Times said, oh, they're about the same as they were 4 months ago. And the reason the news is doing so badly, or let's put it another way, the reason that I won in a landslide, even though I got 92% negative press, all fake press, is because nobody believes the press anymore. And they have to start believing. When the Times and a couple of others, they're grasping for us. When they say that Iran is about the same as it was 4 months. 4 months ago, they had a powerful Navy, they had a powerful Air Force. Most of their missiles are gone. Most of their launching pads are gone.
This is not exactly accurate. Most of that stuff is now fucking underground, which the United States can't really get to. Again, like, standard fucking copium huff. Like, we've heard this fucking talking point before from Donald Trump. He's essentially just mad about the fact that, in essence, he has completely lost. He already fucking signed the memorandum of understanding to the fucking Iranians. He's lost. He pretty much admitted that this is all about a fucking surrender. It's over. Like, really, it is just fundamentally over for these fucking dumbasses. Like, done. It's cooked. Wallaki, completely over. Blah, 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 blah. There's nothing he can fucking do about it. He knows this in the back of his mind. He just can't fucking admit to it because that would be a bruise on his own fucking ego.
Most of their manufacturing capacity for drones and missiles is gone. About 87% gone. And then I hear, oh, you're in such great shape. No, they're gone. And their first level of...
Well, I mean, they can block off the Strait of Hormuz at any point in time now. That's essentially been, like, established, more or less. Like, they can just, like, block that shit off at any point in time. So, yeah, nice meme.
Leaders, gone. Their second level of leaders, gone. Their third level of leaders, you have to hear the conversations. Who wants to be president? Well, I don't want it. Nobody wants to be president. And then we have to read that they're doing well. They're doing so badly. In the meantime, we're setting records. We have the strongest economy we've ever had. We have 18 to 19 trillion dollars being...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Standard fucking copium huff here by fucking Donald Trump. It's fucking over. Very, very cool. It's great to see that, again, these dumbasses like Donald Trump are fucking huffing that copium for the fact that they are, completely and utterly out of her fucking depth. So, you know, very, 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 very fucking cool. And it's just a standard fucking copium huff here by the Trump administration. There's nothing they can basically do except just, you know, cope and fucking seethe jack and just take the massive L for the fact that they are the ones who signed the memorandum of understanding and literally admitted that it was a fucking surrender to Iran. Very, very fucking cool. Like, they can fucking bluster. They can just, like, lose their shit. But eventually, even Congress is going to recognize that, hey, we need to do something about all this fucking bullshit, to be honest. Because otherwise, you know, it's just going to be our political careers at the line. Essentially, if we just keep ourselves tied to this metaphorical albatross around our necks, and that being fucking Donald Trump. And obviously, he's just going to keep blustering and coping and fucking seething throughout the entirety of all of this sort of, like, juncture, because he's lost. He admitted himself that he has fucking lost, and everyone recognizes that Trump has absolutely lost the war in Iran. Don't think there's really much else to say besides that. Oh, man, dude. All right. Let's get started with the main fucking goddamn memes. Complete socialist victory, total blue MAGA fucking defeat, Copen fucking seethed, Zoran is king within Mamdanistan. He has made it very clear that his influence can continue and extend even into a lot of house races. Very, very cool. You fucking love to see it. Complete, total, utter blue MAGA defeat and DSA socialist Zoran Mamdani fucking victory. And it's a very, very clean sweep across the board in New York for various fucking socialist, democratic socialists, further left-leaning fucking candidates across the board in various legislative districts, state assembly districts, and even U.S. House seats. Massive, massive fucking wins for the socialists within New York because of the organizing prowess and the metaphorical weapon that the New York DSA has essentially become in terms of their ability to get candidates within positions of office. And this is the great thing about this. What New York DSA is essentially doing in terms of its organizing prowess can be used as a model. Looking at you, California, for example, you can use a lot of the lessons and tactics specifically used by the DSA within New York in order to be able to get these more left-leaning candidates into positions of power where they can start getting into, House seats, congressional seats, yada, yada, yada. And, of course, let's just get straight into the various primary results in the House. But Brad Lander, the first of the Zoran-backed candidates who won his race in a absolute landslide. This wasn't even fucking close. In New York's 10th district against Dan Goldman, who's a complete AIPAC fucking loser shill, just completely cuck to fucking Israel. Nobody fucking likes him. Blah, 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 blah. And the funniest part about all of this, just to throw this out here real quick. Yeah, dude, this is so fucking awesome. This is how Trump chimes into this fucking race specifically by saying that weak and pathetic Congressman Dan Goldman just lost big. I guess people didn't like him illegally targeting President Trump. In any event, this jerk is finally gone. Hey, if you really... God damn it, Boy Meets Mini. Doing a fucking bit and you decide to raid in now. Yeah, okay, see how it is. But what's up, gamers? I'm Da Harumba. I'm a humble politics streamer. You guys probably know this, yada, yada, yada. But, Boy Meets Mini, how's it going? Did you finish your damn game? U235, our resident Canadian. We love our resident Canadians, don't we, folks? My most favorite socialist figure? I don't know. I've never really thought about that, to be honest. Yeah, sure. We'll say Zoran Mamdani. Sure, whatever. But thanks for the raid, Boy Meets Mini. I appreciate that, bud. We're just yapping about the New York primary results. That's what we're doing right now. Very, very cool. But yeah, I think it's absolutely hilarious that Donald Trump, for whatever fucking reason, seemingly thinks that that's the reason why Dan Goldman ended up losing, was because of fucking... it was literally because of the Dan Goldman going after him, legally speaking. Yeah, sure, buddy. Totally. Huff that fucking goddamn copium there, Trump. For sure. God, that's so fucking funny, man. And New York's 13th district in a upset victory, Daria Lisa Avila Chevalier, whatever, defeated the incumbent Espaliat, this fucking dipshit who unironically decided to be all anti-Zoran, and then on the same day of the fucking primary decided to endorse Zoran. Way too fucking late, you stupid little bitch. Get fucking kicked out of your dumbass seat. Fucking huff that shit. Yeah, fucking Unk Feld. Great Unk Feld. And that is the second Zoran endorsed fucking candidate who has also just won. And finally, in another landslide fucking victory, Claire Valdez, who was the third of 3 Zoran House candidates who was endorsed by him, who also won their fucking seats as well within New York. It turns out, if you're fucking popular, people will actually support, will actually very much so like to support the fucking candidates that those particular candidates will, campaign for and also endorse. It turns out being an effective governor is actually, a good thing. But here, out of all of this, and this is the fucking most hilarious part of all this fucking news, okay? Because, of course, if there is one thing that we have to rub in the fucking salt in the wound for all the blue magatard fucking losers, people like Girl with the fucking microphone, people like Food Shops, Hutch, all these like libtards. Why would you do that now? Bad, you 235. Bad. But all these like blue MAGA libtard fucking losers, all these lib putis, very very true. All of these dumbasses coping on that fucking Hassan pack. They tried to smoke the pack. It was too fucking strong for them. They were unable to fucking do it, and all of the 9 candidates that Hassan fucking endorsed ended up fucking winning. Fucking huff that shit, you fucking dumbass losers. It turns out, all those like dumbass fucking polls of, oh, look how unpopular Hassan is in a national fucking poll, was completely and utterly fucking meaningless. And that Hassan himself was actually one of the major fucking differences in a lot of these fucking races, when he was talking with, again, co-chair Gustavo, what's his fucking name? What, Gustavo? Sure. One of the New York DSA's fucking co-chairs. The fact that his community fucking vote banked for Daria Lisa was probably like had like a, let me restructure that. The fact that his community phone banked for Daria Lisa and has identified maybe about 2,000 fucking voters, and that was what ended up being the margin fucking necessary in order for her to be able to win, is incredible to fucking see. But this is what happens when you actually have a message, something that you're willing to fight for, and people who are actually fucking interested in this. But here's the thing. All the news gets worse for all the fucking blue MAGA fucking losers. Yes. Chuck Schumer and all the fucking neoliberal centrist dumb fucks are in their fucking like corners, absolutely quivering. They are in complete disarray and just in complete fear of the power that the Democratic Socialists are bringing to the fucking goddamn table. Because guess what? They actually believe in stuff, whereas neoliberal blue magatard fucking losers believe in absolutely fucking nothing. Oh, but this isn't gonna work out of New York City. Oh, it will. It will work outside of New York City if there's a well-organized DSA chapter with a good fucking candidate with a solid message that can be pushed into seats within and get power within all of these differing seats. Very, very fucking cool. But from Harry Emden himself, him saying that Democratic Socialists now have a 17-point net favorability over congressional Democrats, which are a 4% net favorability amongst Democrats. And there was a recent poll, I think even Harry Emden also talked about this specifically, but socialism has only been gaining more and more prominence and popularity amongst the Democratic fucking constituency. Now, what that exactly means can vary to certain people, yada, yada, yada. That doesn't actually really matter. It's being made more and more clear that neoliberalism is dying. The blue MAGA centrists are wrong. Nobody fucking likes them. It's about the fucking left, baby. It's time for the fucking Democratic Party to finally get out of the cycle of fucking samsara and actually put the interests of people ahead of interests of capital.
Well, among Democrats themselves, the Democratic Socialists of America have a higher net favor rating than the Democratic Party does, at least those who are members of Congress. I mean, just take a look here. Dem Socialists of America, plus 17 points. Democrats in Congress, plus 4 points.
You love to see it.
Dem Socialists are getting nominated across the political map in different primaries because, simply put, they're more popular than the Democrats currently in charge.
Holy Toledo!
Here, and Zoran Mamdani was sitting there when he was running, and I asked him about capitalism.
Yes.
And he had no problem saying that he had real issues with it. Okay, he wasn't afraid to say it. By the way, he ended up winning. It didn't hurt him. How do Democrats...
66%, because last time when we took a look at this fucking polling, it was about 64% of the Democratic constituency has made it very clear that they want some form of fucking socialism instead of the current capitalistic system that's put in place. And all these like blue magatard fucking losers wonder why, oh, the Democrats are as unpopular as they are. Yeah. They're more unpopular than the fucking Republicans, for fuck's sake.
Today view socialism compared to capitalism.
There's a reason why it didn't hurt him, and that is simply because this is one of the biggest political changes I've seen during my lifetime. Match up socialism, capitalism among Democrats. You go back 16 years ago, 2010, capitalism and socialism.
Oh, hey, this is the thing that I brought up earlier. Look at this. 2/3 of Democrats have a favorable view of fucking socialism in comparison to that of capitalism, which is underwater by 8 fucking points, man. 8 points. That's a lot, dude. Neoliberalism is done. It's over. Nobody fucking wants any of that shit anymore. Yeah, for sure, Alex. I do think the right wing absolutely ruined the word fucking capitalism, because it's been made very, very clear to the American people, especially amongst the fucking Democrats who have some form of actual critical thinking skills, unlike conservatives who are all brain dead, and neoliberals who are also conservatives. They are also fucking brain dead. It's been made very, very clear. You keep associating capitalism with the current economic destitution that exists right now, the current inequality that exists at this fucking moment, as well as the fact that seemingly everything is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse, and the Democrats are the opposition party that are doing absolutely fucking nothing about this. Yeah, it makes sense that people are going to want to have an alternative. And that can be, it can go down certain bad roads, but it can also lead down to good roads. And this is a good road that this is fucking being led down towards. Fucking cope and seethe about it, you stupid dumb fucks. You fucking losers. Ha! I just love to... I think, Clay, you've been consistently saying in YouTube chat that Hutch and a bunch of the other, like, libtard fucking blue MAGA losers have been having a fucking cope stream about it. It's just... You love to see it.
Right there, favorable rating, 51%, 50%. Look at it now. Socialism clearly in the lead among Democrats. 66% of them view socialism favorably, just 42% view capitalism favorably. No wonder Mamdani had no problem blasting it.
Which is fascinating because when you look at races coming up in New York, you've got a big one up in the Bronx, and you've got Zoran Mamdani endorsing a Democratic Socialist, Hakeem Jeffries not going with the more traditional incumbent. So there are 2 big races involving Democratic Socialists coming up in New York that Mamdani's endorsed.
Obviously, we know that this, we know the results of these races. This whole sort of shtick came out before, blah, 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 blah. And we know that, yeah, 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3 all fucking won their primary races. Very cool.
Well, something we don't know.
I'll tell you something you don't know, and that is that the Democratic Socialists are likely to win one of those races, the one down in Brooklyn, going to beat the Brooklyn borough president. You take a look there, look at that, an 81% chance to win in Brooklyn. And in northern Manhattan, at this point, a 52% to knock off an incumbent, Espelot. Unbelievable.
Yes, Espelot. Long-time incumbent, with all of the incumbents endorsing him. All right, thank you, Harry.
Thank you, Harry. Very, very cool. I think it's not that young people are Marxists, but we have no choice. There's no competition between the two systems like the previous narrative. This is a matter of slavery and freedom. Everything needs to be done before the AI replace majority of the workforces, and the means of production is forever out of our reach. Pretty much on the money there, Verdon Jones. 1000% agree with there. Because, again, it's been made very, very clear, and more people are coming to the recognition and understanding that people know that this is really, really fucking bad. And people are just like, yeah, the current establishment that's in place right now ain't fucking working. It just is not. Like, and that's what it is. It's fucking, great to see. Great to fucking see that the sort of consequences of the current hyper late stage capitalistic system is starting to collapse in on itself. It's a positive sort of outcome, I think, But we'll see what happens. But of course, another fucking meme here by Harry fucking Emden. And this is another reason for as to why a lot of the candidates that Zoran Mamdani won, that he endorsed, fucking ended up winning. It's because of fucking Israel. A lot of it is because of Israel, right? And Democrats heavily sympathize now with Palestinians versus the Israelis, which is a 47-point shift in 2.5 years. This is astronomic. You do not see an Overton window shift like this ever, unless there's a massive fucking change in terms of the whole sort of politics around this fucking situation, right? And guess what? There has been a massive fucking shift in all of this. Because again, a lot of the fucking people have sort of come to the fucking understanding, right, that capitalism and the sort of actions that Israel is fucking taking within the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, and throughout the rest of the Middle East is, well, fucking morally abhorrent, right? Because at the very least, most liberals, Democratic constituents rather, have some form of a fucking conscience in comparison to the ghouls that, generally speaking, run the goddamn party. And there's a reason why, like I've said before, the Democratic Party is as actively unpopular as it is right now, because they are completely out of lockstep with what their fucking goddamn constituents believe. It really does come down to Israel, like I said before, and this is a very, very, very fucking simple litmus test. Very, very simple, right? If you are an actual liberal, you believe in international law, you believe in freedom, liberty, and the fucking pursuit of happiness, then you should not be supporting Israel, which is an active illiberal state and does not believe in the tenets of fucking liberalism. You should be against them. But a lot of fucking Democrats failed that proposition over and over and over again. Because in reality, a lot of these centrist types and blue MAGA dumbasses are in reality fucking illiberal themselves. But what else is there to really say? Total Zoran Mamdani victory. Complete Hasanabi fucking victory. Complete utter blue MAGA tard fucking loss. Fucking smoking on that fucking centrist pack. Go fuck yourself, Hutch. Go fuck yourself, all of you blue MAGA fucking losers who tried to cope and fucking seethe absolutely fucking seethe about the fact that in reality, you people are a bunch of losers. Nobody fucking likes centrists. Nobody fucking likes neoliberalism. That ideology is fucking completely and utterly fucking dead. Yep, fucking smoke that fucking Destiny pack. It's fucking over for these for this ideology of spite that these motherfuckers believe in order to try to go after Hassan. What they believe is completely and utterly dead. Its contradictions are causing it to collapse in on itself. And guess what? There is a path forward. There is a way to progress into the future, and that's with this man right here. And what the politics that he, generally speaking, fucking believes in. There is a way to move forward. But will these, like, dumbass fucking cultists recognize that? No. No, they won't. Because, again, they're too spite-driven fucking losers in order to recognize that neoliberalism is dead, and it is fucking time for something significantly better to take its place. And that is fucking democratic fucking socialism. Don't think there's really much else to say besides that. Oh, I mean, like I said myself, Boy Meets Mini. There is a path forward for California DSA, and that is to adopt a lot of the fucking a lot of the tactics and learn the lessons of DSA within New York, because it's been made very, very fucking clear that they have their shit together. Oh, they most certainly do. Yeah, and they were also heavily entrenched within New York as well, but they've been fucking broken. There's a pathway forward. They just need to get a metaphorical fire under their ass. That's really about it. You love to fucking see that absolute fucking copium be huffed by all the blue MAGA fucking losers. It's great to see. Yeah, time for the latest Roach take. Alright, let's get started with this shit. Well. Is it entirely possible that Asmongold is being hoisted upon his own petard for the fact that he is, I guess, being consistent with his fucking support of Israel? Like I've said before, Asmongold's audience tends to skew younger, and a lot of young people do not like Israel for various reasons. Of course, with a lot of these complete fucking dipshits, they do not like Israel for a lot of anti-Semitic reasons. I, for example, do not like Israel because of the fact that they keep flagrantly violating international law. They are conducting genocides, multiple of them, within the Middle East, and is, broadly speaking, well, a destabilizing force within the Middle East. If we're talking about why there's consistent fucking conflict within there, a lot of it stems from the fact that Israel is there specifically. But Asmongold, of course, the guy who got banned for 2 weeks for saying that Palestinians are, well, a inferior culture and need to essentially be wiped out of existence. That's essentially the whole take that he had. So very, very fucking cool. That is true, Clay. Fucking Asmongold did also defend a lot of the Epsteinites within power as well. Like, we are talking about Asmongold here. He is a dude who, fundamentally speaking, does not really have any principles or beliefs. And if he did have any, it'd be all over the place and just absolutely fucking stupid and ridiculous, because we're dealing with a fucking idiot who dropped out of college to become a fucking goddamn streamer. So, I don't know. This is one of the fucking, like, latest goddamn takes from Asmongold, where he's saying, like, guys, don't be so harsh on Israel. They're only conducting genocide within Lebanon and the Gaza Strip and the West Bank, which every international organization, even like human rights organizations within Israel themselves, have said, like, yeah, this is a genocide, this is bad, and we should really fucking stop this. Like, but here's Asmongold saying, like, yeah, actually I'm okay with all of this, like, bad shit happening. Very, very, very fucking cool, of course, but I would expect to know less from fucking Asmongold. What do we have here?
So many of these people are actual goyim, and you've been convinced that Israel is...
Did he... What the fuck was this? We're doing the fucking... utilizing the fucking term goy now. What? So many of these people are fucking, what, goyim or something? Like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Okay, man. Sure.
Is your biggest enemy, while you side with other people that want to ethnically and demographically replace you in a different way, and you think that they're on their side. That's what's happening to you, and you're being played for a fucking fool. You've been poison pilled.
Okay, hold on. What does that fucking mean? So, okay, so he did a lot of, like, schizo bullshit in a very small fucking time frame. So he thinks that if you don't defend Israel's ability to continue ethnically cleansing within the Gaza Strip and Lebanon, that means you're supporting the people who are trying to demographically replace you or something? Like, what the fuck is he talking about here? He's like mixing up a bunch of, like, the fucking talking points here, right? The idea behind the Great Replacement theory, depending on who says it, because if it's a Nazi who says talks about the Great Replacement theory, the main sort of demographic they're going to blame are Jewish people, because Nazis think that it is the Jews who are replacing white populations with a bunch of migrants to quote-unquote dilute the white gene pool. That's what a Nazi thinks, right? And it's obviously ridiculous, that the whole sort of, like, idea behind the fucking Great Replacement theory. But so is Asmongold essentially saying that the fact that you've been convinced that Israel is your enemy, while in the meanwhile you should be more focused on the fact that demographic replacement is happening within the United States, which obviously is fucking nonsensical, but whatever. What the fuck are we talking about here? It's just like, it's complete fucking nonsense, dude.
And do you know why? It's because you're winning. It's because you're winning astronomically. You're completely destroying every one of their designs. You have totally removed the idea of, genital mutilation for children because they've...
What? Okay, first off, just because, like, there's a bunch of random defundings from Doge or whatever, doesn't mean that, like, trans people are not going to get the surgeries that they need. This is fucking nonsense. And in what way are you winning? Trump's approval rating is in the high 20s now. So, yeah, his sort of approval rating is going down. In terms of every issue, if you look at the polling for what Trump is doing, it's only getting worse and worse and worse in terms of the economy, in terms of inflation, in terms of immigration, in terms of policing, everything. In terms of the sort of approval ratings on every issue, if you go, like, issue by issue, Donald Trump is underwater in all of them. So, like, you're going to come at me with the argument and saying that the right wing is actually winning? Like, what the fuck are you talking about here? This is nonsense.
been psyoped by their parents to think that they're the opposite gender. DEI has been all but
Obviously, that's just not the case, but whatever with trans people.
destroyed. You've had all of the pride flags hanging off the White House replaced by muscle cars and fucking motorcycles. You have a UFC fight in front of the fucking White House that the president attends for his birthday. You have had a...
Yeah, that he mostly used it as a corruption scheme to further enrich his fucking family. Like, okay, bro. Yeah, what Asmongold is, it's a bit of a gish gallop here. He's just throwing all the dumb fuck culture war talking points that, again, all have been overshadowed by other various things that have been happening around the United States of America. Like, that UFC fight stuff got completely overshadowed by the Knicks winning within... on that exact same day, in fact. Like, nobody gave a fuck about the UFC event and all the other fucking nonsense around it, and all the corruption around it specifically. Like, no one gave a fuck about that. Like, right-wingers are not winning in terms of culture. Nobody fucking likes right-winger culture. Nobody likes any of the culture that Donald Trump essentially puts out. I think it's, like, tacky, it's corny, it's gaudy, it's fucking pathetic, and it's just like, dog, like, what the fuck are you talking about here? This is, like, nonsense. Like, again, a lot of people have had a whiplash from the fact that, in reality, Donald Trump is a ineffective, dogshit fucking goddamn leader, and in reality, nobody fucking likes any of the policies that he's pushing forward. But here's Asmongold trying to still lick Donald Trump's balls for some fucking reason, because, again, this motherfucker also defended all of the Epsteinite actions, because of course he did. Like, it's fucking over. Like, it's completely fucking over, dude. Like, honestly, this motherfucker still, like, hitching his ride to Donald Trump. Honestly, like, he should do it, honestly. It'll run his fucking career completely into the fucking ground. So, you know, that's pretty cool and pretty great to see that Asmongold, I guess, actually is continuing to hitch his ride to Donald Trump in the sort of, like, metaphorical collapse, potentially, of his own fucking career. So, you know, good luck with that, Asmongold, because, again, you're just going to keep, like, a lot of the dumbasses around you, right? Like Tectone, like Nuxtaku, who have all, like, plateaued or are losing fucking prominence. Like, you yourself even fucking shadow banned Tectone from your own YouTube chat, which I find to be very, very funny. You're eventually going to lose the prominence that you fucking decided to build for, or managed to fucking build for yourself, because of your adherence to a, well, lame duck president that is extremely fucking unpopular and nobody fucking likes. It's fucking over for you, buddy. Like, nobody likes conservative culture. You people aren't fucking winning. It's a complete utter loss for you people. So, like, you just saying that, oh yeah, actually, Israel is a distraction from, like, the fact that we're just winning culturally speaking and all of the demographic replacement that they're doing within the United States of America. And yeah, it's just like, okay, man, yeah, sure, totally. Whatever it takes for you to huff that fucking copium.
Cultural victory that is so massive and widespread that it's caused them to cancel entire TV shows because they're afraid of the backlash. You have completely destroyed them.
What TV shows have been completely fucking canceled? Like, that was mostly because Trump decided to wield the FTC as a weapon against his fucking enemies, bro. But okay, dude. Nice meme.
Culturally. And the only thing that they can do, they know they can't beat you. They know that you're winning. They know that the Chud, the year of the Chud, is so powerful, so they're trying to poison you by fixating on something that's not them.
Yeah, man, the year of the Chud. Let's not look at any of the Trump's approval ratings. Let's not look at any of the approval ratings. If we go an issue by issue fucking basis, yeah, some year of the fucking Chud here, buddy. Fucking huff that massive amount of fucking copium, Asmongold. Fucking, yeah, Chud stuff. Year of the Chud. Everyone's totally becoming a Chud-maxing fucking weirdo. Not because of the fact that they're trying to make some easy bucks from all of the dumbass fucking sycophantic weirdos that you have around you as an audience, but because it's a very genuine and principled sort of, like, position that people are taking. And they're not doing that because they want to make some quick and easy bucks to trick a bunch of fucking dumbasses like yourself.
Stay focused. Stay focused because they're not done yet. They're not done, and there are still too many of those people in the problem.
Sure,
and
man.
I understand you have problems with Israel. But all I'm saying is that those problems should be dealt with after these. Stay on target. They want to distract you with Israel because they don't want you to look at them. That's the reason why.
What the fuck are you talking about, buddy? Like, this is fucking hilarious, again, because this motherfucker did not talk about anything from fucking Tectone. Said that, yeah, Tectone will disprove everything. He didn't, obviously. This motherfucker, like, at any point in time that there was any mentioning of Nuxtaku within his subreddit, he immediately fucking ignored it and decided to fucking move on from this. But yeah, man, stay on fucking target. We're winning. We're totally winning, guys. I'm not fucking huffing the copium. I'm not fucking coping. You're actually coping. Dude, this is so fucking goddamn funny that this complete fucking troglodyte is saying this. Huff that fucking copium, Asmongold. Nobody likes conservative culture, and nobody likes the fucking rancid toxicity that you fucking put out in the world, you fucking weirdo. But what else is there to really say? Standard fucking copium huff here from Asmongold. He thinks that this is the year of the Chud, and that there's a cultural victory, and that Israel is meant to be a distraction from demographic replacement that's allegedly happening within the United States of America, which doesn't make sense for like a ton of fucking reasons, because his guy is currently in power who's supposed to be the one stopping that in particular, and also with the fact that Trump is the main one in office who should be stopping that, yet it's still happening for some reason. And a lot of people within the far right, especially younger portions of his audience, who are more than likely some flavor of neo-Nazi. I've said this before. I don't think, for example, that Asmongold is a neo-Nazi. I do not think so. He is a white nationalist, that is for certain, and very fucking racist. That's for certain. But not a neo-Nazi. He does not do a lot of the Jewish conspiracism. He does basically none of that in terms of all the stupid shit that he fucking says. So I guess you can give credit to Asmongold for that. He's not that stupid, I guess, technically speaking. But whatever. But it's very, very fucking clear that there's potentially an emerging schism between the further right-wing elements within Asmongold's sort of audience and all of the other dumbass weirdos that are also in Asmongold's audience, who think of Asmongold as someone who's being incredibly, incredibly out of touch with reality and is just having rather blinkered, terrible fucking analysis for the fact that he's all rah, this current fucking administration, especially with the Epstein files, and Iran, by the way. We've taken a look at the Stephen A. Sark video. There is some hope for fucking Asmongold fans, I suppose. And this is going to be a foundation, this is a shaky foundation, and is eventually going to collapse in on itself if Asmongold isn't careful. But in reality, will Asmongold be careful about this? No. Because in reality, he's probably too stupid and not tactful enough to potentially navigate this sort of like stream. Which is why I do have trouble calling him a fucking grifter, because, again, if he was a grifter, he would be shitting on Trump for being in the fucking Epstein files, and would be shitting on fucking Israel in a stupid way, but he would be shitting on them. But he doesn't do it. He does not do it. Which is why I do have troubles calling him a fucking grifter. Mostly because I think he's just, like, too stupid to really be a fucking grifter. Yeah, that's mostly the fucking reasoning. But yeah, obviously, terrible fucking take here from fucking Asmongold. Has no idea what he's talking about. And he may be potentially risking the foundation of his fucking audience because he's continuing to defend all the Epsteinite pedophile fucking billionaires that are currently in fucking power within the United States of America, and are essentially doing everything possible to make, life for people like himself better, but for all the people within his audience significantly fucking worse. Don't think there's really much else to say besides, don't be surprised if Asmongold's sort of audience starts to peel away and may potentially start to collapse in on itself, because the contradictions are starting to show themselves. That's true, Zeno. DSA has been massively winning. Very true, very real. Big wins, big dubs. Very cool. Oh, man. Who are we rating out to today? You know, someone who we have not rated out to in some time, mostly because of timing. It's our boy Paradigm Shift. That's the Paradigm Shift, of course. So we're rating out to Paradigm Shift. Alright, dorks. Raid messages. You know what to do. You know what to say. If you are a sub, you say you've been blessed by Romanian Jesus with the Daho, with the transfer with the Daho raid bar. If you're a non-sub, you say the Wowie with the Daho raid. That's how we show appreciation to those 20Ks gamers. I will be back tomorrow, and we'll be continuing with El Skitarii. We'll be continuing with our current fucking escapades about, well, mostly leveling up our fucking goddamn class and whatnot, and also working on penances, working on a bunch of differing shit, and also yapping about lane news and whatnot. Anywho, gamers, I will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same face. Peace out, gamers.